What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Cancer sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of June 21st and July 22nd, then you are a Cancer sun sign, and this video is for you. Spring is here if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, I apologize. But spring is here, and theoretically that means warm weather and just rejuvenation. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I'm ready for the month of April. And speaking of April, that's what we're here today to look at. So today we're doing the month ahead spread for the month of April, and basically this reading is designed to give you all the information that you need to make April the best month possible. I'm going to be using the Anna K Tarot, and I've already shuffled it, so all I need to do is cut the cards. So if you would, please give me a moment to cut the deck and deal the cards out. Alright, and then we're going to consult the Earth Magic Oracle, and we're going to ask it what message it has for Cancer sun signs this April. What message for Cancer sun signs this April? And our message has been received. Alright, so we'll take a look at that card at the end here. Alright, just surveying the cards. Seeing a major arcana or two. Alright, what we'll do is look at these cards individually and then see what they have to say as a whole. This first card represents the energies of last month. And actually, before I get any further into this, I do want to state that this is a general overall reading. Not everything applies to everybody. So take what works for you, leave the rest. Try to figure out, use the words that I say and the pictures that you see to figure out what the message is for you. And I think that you'll get the most out of this reading. So keep that in mind as we go forward. But for the energies of last month, for the energies of March, I've got the Three of Swords. And you never want to really see this card. This is a card of disappointment, of betrayal, of basically negative energy. And a lot of the times this negative energy will infect our ego thoughts. And it could be a result of our ego thoughts sometimes. But I am getting the feeling here that there was some struggle that happened in March. Some struggle that was kind of painful or not something that you wanted to be in your realm of existence. So definitely feel as though March was a lower period for a lot of you. Again, this is a general reading. Not everything applies, but figure out what the Three of Swords means for you. This could be heartache. You could have had a relationship problems. There could have been a disappointment in career or in health or something in that vein. So that disappointed you and caused you some grief. So it doesn't look like the best month. March wasn't the best month possible for a lot of you guys, but we'll see what happens as we move forward. So this card here represents the current present energies of now, and we've got the Page of Pentacles. I think a lot of you are hopeful for a new beginning. Maybe not a new beginning, but hopeful to start something different. Like I said, March didn't seem like the best month, so this is natural, I would say, to want to change things up and maybe start something new, plant the seeds that are going to bring in some new hobby or some new way to spend your time, or a new job even for some of you in the more extreme cases. So definitely, I feel like you guys are ready for some new energy. You're ready to bring in something that's going to be different from what you've been doing. And again, this is natural as a result of probably a less than ideal March. That's just the feeling I'm getting. Okay, so let's take a look at this card, which represents the energies of next month, so the energies of April, and we've got the Two of Cups. And this is a very positive card. This is the card of starting a new relationship. This is the card of connecting deeper with someone who you enjoy. So I think the theme or the energy of April is going to be about other people and your connection to them, and growing your connection to other people and enjoying the company of those you love. Possibly starting a new relationship. If the Three of Swords here signaled the end of a relationship, I am seeing, if that is what that meant for you, if a relationship came to an end in March, I'm seeing April as a time for you to jump right back on the horse, get back on there and start riding already. So it wasn't that much of a breakup If the Three of Swords meant a breakup, it seems like you're gonna get right back into the swing of things. Again, if it was something else, the Three of Swords for you, then I think the Two of Cups is going to be just about returning to those who make you feel good, and maybe starting a new friendship, or improving your old one. So I see some positivity coming in April, definitely. I think someone's going to help you out of this funk if you feel like you're in one. So never fear, April is looking much brighter. Okay, all right, let's go over here. This card represents what to hold on to in the month of April, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So I was just talking about you wanting to bring in some new energy, probably surrounding the Pentacle type energy, and I think that's what the Spirit here is saying, is that April will and should be a time to start something new, create a new venture. So if you've been thinking about starting a new hobby, or expressing yourself creatively in a new way, or starting a new diet, if you've been thinking about that, I think April is the time to start it. And that's what the cards are saying here, is the time to start something new. And it's going to help you shed that old unwanted energy of March, and just, sort of like being reborn, right? If we know that March is something that we didn't want, so now in April we can kind of move in the opposite direction, and we can be more productive. So April is going to be a chance for you to start anew. That kind of rhymed. So definitely, grab onto that. If you feel like you're pushed to do something new, then follow that in April. All right, this card is representative of your biggest hurdles or obstacles you're likely to face in the month of April. And we've got the Judgment card. Okay. As you see here, the image is like a family coming out of a dark cave to join the light, I guess. And I think that's kind of indicative of what's going on here in March, is that there's a lot of negative energy surrounding you, and you're holding on to it from March, is the feeling I'm getting here. And your challenge in April is going to be shedding that energy and stepping into the light. So getting rid of that dark negative energy that's surrounding you. It just attaches to us, whether it's entity attachment, or if they're thought forms that we've adopted. Whatever the case may be, you're going to need to really make a concerted effort this month, in the month of April, to remove that negative energy from you. And you're going to have to cleanse yourself in all sorts of different ways. You're going to have to start thinking more positively, seeing the bright side of things rather than the negative side of things. And all these things are going to help to raise your vibration, so that you can shed that negative energy that's kind of attached to you as a result of the month of March. In a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's going to be your mission, your goal, and your obstacle, basically, is stepping into the light out of the darkness. All right, this card represents what to let go of in the month of April. We've got the Page of Rods. And I think this card is saying, let's not be immature into where we're placing our energy. Okay, there's a lot of distractions out there, and Spirit is trying to get you to start on something very focused, and it's going to be different for all of you. But there's this new energy that's wanting to come in, and if we're not extremely focused on that energy or that new thing, we're going to get caught up by the distractions around us. And I think what this card is saying is that you have to remain focused. You can't get distracted by all these things that aren't really in alignment with this new thing that's trying to come in. Does that make sense? As always, put in the comment section if you need me to clarify anything, but don't get distracted is basically the aim of this card. It's so easy to get distracted, you know what I mean? So just try to be aware of that this month, so that you're on track. All right, this card here represents the energy of the people around you in the month of April. And, there's going to be individuals in your life, and they're going to have individual energies. But this card is kind of showing the overall energy of all the people in your life, your friends, your family, your coworkers, strangers, that sort of thing. And we've got the Star card. And I'm feeling here that the people in your life are going to be open. They're going to be honest. They're going to be bright. And that's, I think, a good thing. I think they're going to show you how to open up. Like I said, there's been some hurts in March. I think last month brought some pain. And the people in your life are going to show you how to live again, almost. and they're going to show you how to be open and to be expressive when all you want to do is shut down, right? Do you know what I mean? Definitely I would advise you to spend time with your friends and your family. Spend time with these people, because they're going to help you to heal. They're going to be there for you to help you heal and to be open and to express yourself. And, you know, if you're feeling pain, you got to express that pain. You can't just bottle it down deep inside. So definitely the people in your life are going to be there to support you. Maybe not in the literal sense, but more in the sense that they're going to show you how to be open. All right, this last card here represents the biggest lesson you're likely to learn in the month of April, Cancer friends. And we've got the Devil. Don't get scared. There's no religious connotation to this other than the word, the devil. This card is about attachments. It's about, just like I was talking about, allowing negative energy to kind of attach itself to you. And I think the lesson here that you're going to learn in the month of April is, how do I get rid of these attachments? And, you know, this really does play in with all the other cards here, especially the Page of Rods and the Judgment card. There's distractions that are going to take you off your path. And these can be dangerous unless you can see them for what they truly are. If your third eye is open, you're going to know what's a distraction and what's not, okay? And even if your third eye isn't open, you're going to intuitively feel it. So I think the lesson here is, in the month of April, is for you, Cancer friends, to realize what is a distraction, what kind of energy has attached itself to me and is holding me back from raising my vibration, from living a life with more happiness and joy. And that's going to be the lesson, is determining what those things are, and then how to get rid of them, how to move past them. And that's going to be it's kind of the theme of April for a lot of you. And you know, the Devil card, it's not religious, like I said. It's about being kind of pulled down. And yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. That's good. So now that we've seen all the cards here, I'm getting the distinct feeling, Cancer friends, that something bad happened in March, okay? And like I said, this is a general reading. For all of you, it's going to be different. I'm sure if this reading resonates with you, you know what that thing was. But moving now into the future, I think April is going to be a better month for you, but it's not without its problems, okay? We're going to have some issues moving into April. But overall, it's don't worry, March is gone, okay? March is gone. That is over with. What you need to hold on to is the go-get-em spirit, the attitude of let's do something new, okay? Let's start something, almost like you're coming out of the cocoon and now it's time to start the new phase of your life. Almost is kind of the feeling I'm getting here for a lot of you. So hold on to that. If you're being called to do something new, do it. Try it out. See if it works for you. See if you like it. If it doesn't, well, you can try something else. Shedding that negative energy will be the challenge. It will be the kind of the theme of this month. So you got to find a way to move into positivity, move away from negativity, so that we can just shed that old energy from March. Just get rid of it, and so it's not holding us back anymore. And you're gonna have to be worried, or not worried. You're gonna have to be wary of distractions, and the distractions that are gonna take you away from healing, that are gonna take you away from trying new things. And so, distractions could be something as trivial as like your cell phone. Maybe you're going to be spending too much time on your cell phone, and it's going to take you away from something. Or this distraction could be heroin. Okay, you know what I mean? It's going to be different, and it could be from the smallest thing to the biggest thing. So figure out what those distractions are in your life and avoid them at all costs, because it's time to get focused now. The people in your life are going to help you out. Definitely go to them if you need help, if you need assistance, if you're just feeling down. Go to the people in your life. They're going to help you to be open and honest with yourself. So that's always good. And the lesson here that April is going to bring is that it's up to you. Okay? Everything is up to you. And if you've allowed negative energy to pervade your existence, that was a choice that you made. And if you can make that choice, you can make the other choice. You can make the opposite choice. And that's kind of the theme of April. Are you going to make the opposite choice? Or are you going to continue with the negative energy that's kind of affected you in the last month or so? Choice is yours. That's the lesson we're going to learn, Cancer friends. So, whichever way you want is right. Do what you want. But that's just what I'm saying. All right. So we asked the Earth Magic Oracle what message it had for Cancer sun signs this April, and we've got Winter Solstice Reflection. Well, we're at the other solstice now, unless you're in the southern hemisphere, in which case this is a very apropos card. But the message I'm getting here, just like the winter solstice, when the leaves turn brown and the animals go into hibernation, it's a time for reflection. It's a time for looking back and analyzing. And I think that's going to help you tremendously, Cancer friends, in the month of April. If you can go back to March, not to live in that energy, not to not to get bogged down by that energy, but to look at it analytically. Why did I allow that negative energy to happen? What within me vibrated at the same frequency as that negative thing? How can I get rid of that lower vibration and transmute it into a more positive vibration so that I'm attracting more positive things into your life, into my life? So that's what you're going to have to ask yourselves this month, Cancer friends, is I think you should really reflect on March. And that's going to help you tremendously. Reflect on March and figure out why it happened. On an energetic level. Like if you got into a car accident, you can, on the very surface, you can say, oh, I got into the car accident because I didn't signal with my blinker. That's the absolute most surface. But if you want to dive deep into it, and you could ask yourself, why did I attract that car accident? Is it because I'm vibrating at the frequency of guilt? Because of something that happened in my childhood? Now we're getting somewhere, and that's what you're being asked to do. And that's just a very general example, but that's how you get down deep into it. You have to realize that you've attracted these things into your life for a particular reason, and if you want to learn why, you're going to have to do some reflection. So meditation's great for that as well, by the way. If you don't meditate. All right, Cancer friends, that is the reading. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, this is a general overall reading. Not everything applies to everyone, but if you want a specific reading where I tap into your energies, then head on over to my Etsy shop, or not my Etsy shop. Well, you can, actually. There are readings there, but it would be better to go to lightofriga.com, my website, where, there's daily readings free that you can look at. Also, the place to get a personal reading from me. So if you want to get deep into any question you have, then head on over to lightofriga.com. I'd appreciate that. If you like this video, hit that like button. It lets me know you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just want to talk about this reading, put those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about these readings. And if you really enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos I release. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so happy. I want to thank all of you for supporting this channel, for coming in and tuning in and interacting in the comments and all the things that you do for this channel. So I really do appreciate it. I'm glad that we can find healing together, and just thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. So I want to wish you a happy month, Cancer friends. It's a time to figure out what happened in March and then move past it, get rid of that negative energy, and get back on track. So wish you a happy month. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.